Theatre McLean is preparing for their upcoming musical, Urine, which is set to make a splash this weekend.
I play Hope Cladwell, and she is the daughter of the corrupt business owner, Caldwell B. Cladwell.
So I play Hopley Terry. He's kind of like the leader of the poor, closer to the second half of the show.
So in kind of like a nondescript city, what is going on in the world is the water is all dried up, and they have to conserve water. In order to do that, one way that they're conserving water is having people pay to pee at these public urinals. And basically the company, it's about a large company that's kind of monopolizing all this money and power, and the poor having to deal with the repercussions of that, and them rising and revolting against the big businesses.
So the message is that not every issue is black and white, and there are two sides to both issues. A little bit more specifically, it would be like to conserve resources and be aware of environmental impacts, but also you have to have restrictions on things.
There's no kind of fine line between what is right and what is wrong. There's kind of this gray area whenever we're talking about morality, and what happens when you go, if you fully believe in something and you just go for it, and you don't think about the repercussions of what happens when you kind of overthrow the government. What are the problems and what happens the next day? So it's thinking about that, not just thinking of today, but thinking about the day after and that day after that.
I guess the biggest message I would think would be that if you really believe in something and you think there's injustice, fight for it.
I love when we get to just run the whole show and do the numbers, because it's a lot more cohesive. And just like working with everyone is just so much fun, and just like the ensemble feel for it is a lot of fun. The worst part of rehearsal is probably the beginning part when we're learning all the stuff, because I love just getting it done and getting that over with.
The best part about rehearsal would be the people, because I love making memories with my friends. I made a lot of friends through theater. The worst part would probably be the hours, because we're here for like the longest hours, so yeah.
We've done, a couple of family-friendly musicals and a big, like Broadway-style musical, and this is a little bit more fringe and a little more dark comedy, and I really like that. And so it gives the students just a variety of things to work on and play with, and also it's super funny and a lot of fun to do.
Signing off for WMHS News, this is Grace Lee, Chris Davis, Ratik, Mathur, and Brendan Lindsay.